So Dick is going to launch this into this amazing 20 mph wind and into the sun, as always happens when you're attacked by the Luftwaffe. Well, we don't normally have it quite as difficult as this, but because it's coming out of the sun all the time.
So here we have Peter adopting the pinhole camera technique from the 1900s because rather inconveniently from the point of view of our footage there's a gigantic nuclear explosion which means you can't read his viewfinder.
Hello. Well, that was just a taste of the problems we have when trying to film Woodstock into the sun with my Canon Legria HFR 406. It's just impossible to see what's on the viewfinder when you're looking into the sun. And once you've lost track of the boat, particularly if it's a long way out, it's very difficult to get back. Of course, what I could do is spend another £500 to £1,500 on a better camera with an optical viewfinder or an EVF, preferably something that would tilt upwards to 45 degrees. But that would be bigger, less convenient and more expensive. So I thought I would try a Heath Robinson workaround instead. So this is a Niwa multifunctional viewfinder, actually intended for a Canon DSLR. But Dick managed to get one of these, or maybe not exactly this model, and modify it so that it fitted onto his camcorder LCD screen, so I was going to try the same. So this consists of what I think is a universal eyepiece with a magnifying glass in it, and an adapter that magnetically clips onto that, and different ones fit different cameras. And the idea is that it fits over the LCD screen and has a nice big rubber eye cup and a magnifier, so that you can see the screen much more clearly without the sun interfering with it, which is absolutely fine. Unfortunately, the one Dick had fitted onto his thing exactly, and the one I've got does not fit very well onto mine. It's actually slightly too narrow. Much more problematic than that for me is the fact that if you apply this to the thing, it turns the whole picture upside down. See that? That's because of the magnets. It's designed to be attached by magnets here. And it unfortunately activates some kind of switch in this LCD unit, which is designed to turn the picture upside down when I do that. So what I'm going to do is take the magnets out of the bottom of this if I can. So I've bastardised this with a chisel and a punch and various other things, and hacksaw, in an attempt to get these things out, which wasn't easy, but I've done it. It's funny stuff, definitely magnetic. So once I'd bastardised this by removing the magnets, it was rather rough around the edges. So what I've done is put some black silicone rubber sealant round there so that it's soft and mates up properly against the LCD screen without letting stray light in round the corners. So the idea is that I can use a rubber band, or rather two rubber bands, to fix it on like that, and then I can get a very good view, very clear view of the LCD screen without any sun. The one problem with this is that, well, there are two problems with this. One is that these flip-out LCD screens are not designed to take much weight. So what I've done is I've just glued a block of wood to my video tripod here, so that it's actually resting on that rather than taking the whole weight on the LCD screen. And that's fine. The other problem, of course, is I can't actually close the flip-out screen whilst this is in place. What I can do, if I wanted to turn the camcorder off or on, I can use the on-off button that's built in here, so that's not really a problem. So I'm hoping that this will solve the problem of filming into the sun. Well, as ever with these kind of things, it's extremely difficult to photograph down the eyepiece to show you what it looks like when I put my eye up to it. But I hope this still just gives you some idea of how clearly the LCD can be seen through the eyepiece. And thanks very much for watching.